Good evening, Ambuj. I'm a bit early today because I have some other commitments after 7:30. Yeah. So who is the second person here? Who is the second person? We would definitely like to know your name. Now, can anyone tell me, am I audible today? Is my voice pretty clear to you? Like, I hope there is no, glitches today. There's no buffering today. Okay, audio quality is better. I've changed the place from where I used to take live. So this may be the reason. Yeah. Those of who don't know that we were continuing the story. Yesterday we were dealing with the story and hello Maverick. Okay. One thing, this Maverick. Do you know what's the meaning of Maverick? The person who has written has this name, Maverick. Would you take the pleasure to tell what does it mean, or do you want me to tell the meaning? Let's first start with the meaning of Maverick. Okay, you want to tell Maverick? I heard it in Zina Taman's bio, Instagram bio, the first time. You seem to be dressed up for a party. No, not for a party. Actually, I was shooting a video, so that's why. And just after that, I am taking live. Yes. So, Maverick, would you like to tell us about the meaning of Maverick? And please, whoever is joining the live, at least stay for 5 to 10 minutes to know what we are gonna deal in this live. Okay, you join and you just leave. You just leave the live. So that is not a good thing, because until and unless you stay for at least 5 to 7 minutes, how would you know that what we discuss here? Okay. And those who have joined this live for the first time, I'd like to hear out from you people as well, because I really feel good when I know that, okay, when I get to know that who my subscribers are, who my YouTube family are. So it gives me motivation to come up live every time and share some good information. And the moment I ask you to introduce yourself, you just leave, right? Mike, it was ordered by my brother, so it's Boya Mike. I think it's more than 2000, but you can check the other versions also. Yes, Maverick, someone who thinks different and new. Yes, in short, definitely. If you're a Maverick, then you are different from others. Suppose everyone thinks the same way and you opted some other path, or you think differently. So you are a Maverick, right? So Maverick, I would like to ask you, is it your name, or you have just kept it as just like you found this word good and you kept it as your YouTube name? Would you like to tell us? And yes, we will be continuing the story, the mountain story. Just kept it. Okay, that's amazing. Just okay. So what's your real name and what do you do? Today we have got this new word and you have added some amazing vocabulary, right? That is Maverick. So always remember, Maverick is a person who thinks differently from others, okay? Who has a different opinion on matters, different matters. Fine. So we were talking about mountain and how we compared mountain to our passion or the field we choose, right? Now let me revise once again so that you recall what we discussed yesterday. And along with this, if you have any queries, you can drop me a comment. Okay, we will address your queries at the last. Okay, fine. Yeah, let me revise. Okay, suppose you want to, you're looking for your passion and you're not able to find your passion. Or suppose you want to achieve your goal, you are chasing your goal. Then there will be so many difficulties, there will be roadblocks, hardships. But how to overcome those problems or issues that you face while chasing your dreams? Choose the mountain you want to climb. We discussed it, right? And then find out how to reach the mountain. Suppose you have a goal. Now you make a path, okay, these are the steps I'll follow to reach my goal. And then learn from someone who has already been there, right? They already, suppose you want to be, I gave an example that you want to be an artist, suppose. And the person who has already had this dream. So you take a cue from that person that, okay, how he pursued his dream, right? Then if you know the dangers from close by, you know that, okay, this is controllable. You know what to do and what course of action you need to take. Fine? And the next one was the landscape changes, so make the most of it. And I told you that make the most of it, matlab, take as much advantage of the situation or the place or whatever you are doing, right? And I can see 12 people here. Welcome to the live of Letter Better. And thank you for joining. Thank you for your precious time. Then the last, okay. So four things we discussed. Now, second, respect your body. This is how, it looks. And this is the book we are discussing. Those who are good, those who are maybe nerdy kind of people or book lovers, they can go for it. This is amazing book. Okay. Now the next one is respect your body. So shall I read it for you? This is amazing. Even if you hear me, speaking or hear me reading out, you will feel like, these are golden words that you can use in your life. So shall we go ahead? Please give me a thumbs up. I'll read it out for you, and we will discuss some words or phrases that have been used in this. Okay, fine. So respect your body while chasing your dreams or chasing your passion, following your passion. You will only manage to climb a mountain if you give your body the care it deserves, right? You have all the time that life gives you. So do not demand too much from your body, right? Yes. If you walk too quickly, you will go, tired and give up halfway. Give up halfway means आधे बीच में ही आप छोड़ दोगे. So this is a nice phrase, isn't it? If you want to say कि बीच में मत छोड़ना, तो आप बोलोगे don't give up halfway. Okay, so I guess you learned some good phrase. This is the magic of reading books. Don't you agree with me? When you read books and you relate the sentences with the Hindi sentences or phrases that we use, and then whenever these kind of sentences come across, you replace it with these phrases. So this is amazing. Don't give up halfway. Matlab beech mein mat chhod dena, just keep continuing, right? If you walk too slowly, night might fall and you will get lost. Enjoy the landscape, drink the cool spring water, eat the fruit that nature so generously offers you, but keep walking. Yes, give up halfway. Halfway means obviously you suppose there's 10 kilometers and you have traveled, traversed maybe 5 kilometers. So, and you're very tired and your mind is constantly asking you to give up, give up, give up. But don't give up halfway. Isn't it an amazing phrase? So you can use it wherever you feel like, okay? Halfway, yes. Give up halfway. Give up, you already know, right? Give up means आप हार मान जाते हैं. So that is called give up. Okay. So when you're chasing your dream, respect your body because your body matters a lot. And don't take, extra work from your body. don't use it to an extent where it is shattered and you're not in a position to move forward, right? So respect your body, enjoy, take breaks, and then move forward. But don't give up halfway, right? So this is what it wants to say. Then, amazing. Respect your soul. Respect your soul. Okay. This says, don't keep repeating, I'm going to do it. Your soul knows this already. What it needs to do is to use this long walk in order to grow, to reach out as far as the horizon to touch the sky. Obsession will not help you in the search of your goal and will end up spoiling the pleasure of the climb. On the other hand, don't keep repeating it's harder than I thought, because that will sap your inner strength. Right? Some amazing phrases and vocabulary have been used in these lines. So let me explain you one by one. So it says, okay, you will end up spoiling the pleasure of the climb. What does this mean? Do you get some idea that what does this mean? Don't end up, or you will end up spoiling the pleasure of the climb. You will end up, अगर ऐसा कुछ यूज होता है इसका मतलब है कि आखिरी में आपको ये देखना पड़ेगा, you will end up doing this, you will end up with this, इस तरीके से. So if you don't respect your soul, you will end up spoiling the pleasure of the climb. Sap your inner strength. What is sap? Sap your inner strength. Does anyone know the meaning of sap? S-A-P? I'd like to know it from you first. What do you understand by the word sap? S-A-P. So I'm waiting for your reply. If you know the meaning, please comment. We have always this thing. This is new for you. What word? Sap? Is the word sap new for you or some other word? No, that's another thing. That's another thing. Sap, that's another. Sap means plant. Sapling, that is different. See, it says, don't keep repeating it's harder than I thought. मतलब जितना मैंने सोचा था उससे कठिन है, हम ऐसा सोचने लगते हैं. It's harder than I thought. But don't keep repeating these, negative lines, because that will sap your inner strength. Sap मतलब वो निकाल लेगा, वो ले लेगा. Sap, खींच लेगा. This kind of meaning it is giving. Sap. Sap your inner strength. जो आपकी जो इनर स्ट्रेंथ है, आपका जो स्ट्रॉन्ग पॉइंट है, आपके अंदर जो मजबूती है, उससे वो खींच लेगा, राइट? छीन लेगा बेसिकली. सो इट विल सैप योर इनर स्ट्रेंथ. सैपलिंग इज डिफरेंट व्हेन वी प्लांट. जब हम प्लांट लगाते हैं, दैट इज डिफरेंट. सैप योर हियर, सी, इट इज यूज्ड इन अ डिफरेंट वे. See, whenever you will read a newspaper, any kind of article or novels, you will get to see so many words who have been used differently. Just by looking at the word, you can't understand the meaning. To extract, yes, it would be a good word, maverick. It will extract your inner strength. It will take away your inner strength, sap, right? Soak lena basically we say, right? हम अगर एक स्पॉन्ज डाल देते हैं, सो इट सैप्स अवे द वाटर, सैप्स, so that here the meaning of sap is this. Hope you got it. Hemanti Pal, are you new to the live? I heard this name for the first time. So whenever I see a new person on my live, I always ask, what do you do, where are you from, and how do you like your videos, our videos, and are you practicing enough? So these are the questions that I keep, throwing at you. I bombard these questions at the people who I see new in my life, who I find new. So Himanti Pal, if you are comfortable, sharing your information, then would be happy to know about you. Fine. So SAP, you got the meaning from here to extract. Now next, be prepared to go extra mile. जब हम कुछ करते हैं ना, so always be prepared to go extra mile, right? Go extra mile means put more efforts than required or put more efforts in something. तो अगर आपको इंग्लिश सीखना है, it's not a day's job, is it? No, right? So you have to go an extra mile. आपको extra efforts डालने पड़ेंगे. You have to put extra hours. You have to put extra practice, extra time, right? Devotion, so that you become fluent and you become a good speaker. Isn't it? So be prepared to go an extra mile. If you have a larger goal, if you have a bigger goal in your life, be prepared to go an extra mile. Okay? This is what it says. Now I'll read it for you. And let's see if you find any good word, then you comment me, okay? This is the word that I found different. The distance to the top of the mountain is always greater than you think. There's bound to come a moment when what seemed close is still very far away. But since you're prepared to go still further, this should not be a problem. Right? Bound to, what is bound to? For example, we say, ye to hona hi tha. It was bound to happen. Do you use it? Tell me, do you use it? Bound to happen. It was bound to happen. She was bound to fail. मतलब वो होना ही था. ये तो होना ही था, we say, right? ये तो होना ही था. So bound to. Now, is it a good phrase, or have you heard it for the first time, or you have been using it? I'd like to know it from you. Very popular phrase. Very popular. Bound to. So ऐसा moment जरूर आएगा. There is bound to come a moment when what seemed close is still far away. मतलब आपको लगता है कि थोड़ा सा बचा है, right? But वो और भी दूर होता है. But you should have that strength, you should have that willpower to go an extra mile so that you reach your destination and don't leave, the journey halfway. So this is what this line says. And you are prepared to go still further. मतलब आगे और जा सकते हो, you're prepared, then there shouldn't be a problem. Amazing, amazing lines. So let me reiterate this. You are bound to fail, you are bound to get success. ये तो तुम्हें success तो मिलना ही है, ये तो होना ही था. This was bound to happen. So yes, this was the meaning. Now tell me, do you get that? Shall I move forward? Shall I move ahead? 3 more points are left. 3, okay? Now I want a thumbs up from you all if you want me to go further. Am I there? Can you hear me? At least give me a thumbs up so that I, move forward. Because here I can't, I can see only the numbers. I can't see your faces, or I can't see who is still in the live, and your thumbs up is the only thing that I understand here. Okay. Thank you, Maverick. Okay. Be joyful when you reach the top. Fine. So, cry, clap your hands, shout out loud. I'll explain this word, okay? Shout out loud that you made it. Let the wind purify your mind, cool your hot, weary feet, open your eyes, blow the dust out of your heart. What was once only a dream, a distant vision, is now part of your life. You made it, and that is good. Amazing? So yes, there are 3 important phrases and words. First, you made it. तुमने कर दिखाया, you made it, right? Always use this. I always use it. I made it, right? मैंने कर दिखाया, I made it. You will make it, don't worry. Make it मतलब होता है कि तुम कर लोगे, you will get through. तो इसका मतलब ये होता है. So अगर आपको अपना destination मिल जाता है, you achieve your goal, you achieve what you aspired for, then clap for yourself, pat your back, and just be proud of it that okay, I did it. What seemed a distant vision? Distant vision मतलब एक दूर की चीज नजर आती थी आपको, लगता था कि ये तो I can't achieve, but you did it. So clap for yourself, pat your back, and shout out loud. जोर से आप बोलिए that you made it. आपने कर दिखाया, right? Fine. What is weary feet? Veary. Weary feet means if I say I have a weary feet, weary feet. Okay, let me give you a hint. What is wear and tear? We say right, wear and tear. So similarly, it's kind of similar to that. Weary feet. I hope you got what I asked. Weary feet. Anyone? It says, purify your mind, cool your hot, weary feet, and open your eyes, blow the dust out of your mind or out of your heart. Tired. Yes, wear and tear. Suppose, मतलब आपके feet जो हैं वो थोड़े से चल के obviously wear and tear हो गया, उसमें थोड़ा damage हो गया, right? So that is the thing. Then the next is make a promise. Now that you have discovered a strength you did not even know you had, tell yourself that you will use it for the rest of your days. Promise yourself too to discover another mountain and set off on a new adventure. Okay? Now, आपको एक goal मिल गया. Don't be satisfied with it, right? Make new goals and promise yourself that you will discover another mountain and set off on a new adventure. Set off means निकल जाओ. You know, I set off on a new adventure means मैं एक नए adventure के लिए निकल गई. So set off, O-double-F. This is a phrasal verb that has been used here. And then tell your story. The last point is tell your story. Yes, tell your story. Be an example to others. Tell everyone that it is possible. And then others will find the courage to climb their own mountains. Amazing? So this was it. I was, maybe I have been discussing this book, Paulo Coelho's. And I've discussed this many a times in my lives. And I've already suggested you that you must have this book in your shelf, right? This is an amazing book. So many beautiful stories there are, short stories. And this is amazing. It is actually a life-changing book that will be a guide to you in every step of your life. Whenever you find, your mind in two ways, you're not able to decide what to do, you're sitting on a fence, then obviously this book will come to your rescue. This book will definitely help you to clear the air and clear the mind, and you will get guidance, definitely. So this is it. Now, I'm open to questions. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop your comments. Anyone? Any questions? And yes, I have to go live on Insta as well today. So after I finish off with this live, I'm going to take live in Insta as well. So yeah. No questions? How did you like this book? Wasn't it interesting? Who all are there? I think Maverick, you are here, and some other people. Okay, just tell me, do you want me to revise what I told you, the new phrases and words? Do you want it? If you want, then at last I'll revise and then I'll sign off. I'll take your leave. Anyone? No questions, no queries, nothing? 25 minutes have passed. Okay, let me have a sip of water. Because, talking the whole day saps me out of my strength. saps me out of my energy. The name is like the flowing river, like the flowing river. This is the book. Maybe it's like flip side you are seeing, but like the flowing river. Okay, you have to be like a flowing river. Why this name? Let me explain you why this name. I feel that river, despite the rocks, when it flows, despite the rocks that it crosses, it keeps flowing. It doesn't take care, or it doesn't pay attention to pay heed to the hurdles, the rocks, and other things that blocks its way, right? It keeps on moving. So be like a flowing river, right? Energetic, lively, and never giving up. So these kind of qualities or traits we get to learn from water, or river maybe. Yes. So this is how I guess this the name derives from here. That be like a flowing river. Amazing. I really admire this book a lot, and I've read a lot of it. There's maybe 10 to 12 stories only left to be read, but otherwise I've gone through it. And the most important story that I found that was really inspirational was the story of the pencil that I've already discussed in one of the lives. And the second story that I discussed is mountain. Comparing the mountain with the choices we make in life or the goals we have in life. Okay, so this was it. Is a spiritual one. Are you interested in a spiritual book? Are you interested? If you are interested, I'll definitely share it. No one? I'm into spirituality as well. I'm really into yoga, and I really want to explore more about this. And recently, I have started reading this book, Paramhans Yogananda, and this is amazing. Virat Kohli has read it. Biceps that I follow, he has also read it, and from there I got this recommendation. No, okay, you're not into spirituality. Okay, no issues, no issues. But what I feel is that we should, if you want to know, if we want to know ourselves, if we want to have better clarity in life, then obviously you should, or we should think about it. And yoga and other things cleanses our mind, gives a clear picture, and whatever hurdles we face or any difficulty or roadblocks that we have in our lives, so it helps us it gives us strength to fight with those problems. I feel like that. Interested in scientific knowledge. Yoga is a little scientific. Don't think that yoga is not scientific, right? It's not like yoga is completely, it's a science, right? Yoga is a science. If you delve deep into yoga and other things, you will understand it is scientific. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you are more into like that pure science, then it's good. But see, I'm not talking about superstition or other, things. I'm just talking about your overall well-being, basically. Overall well-being. So, thank you then. It was great talking to you today. And I have to take live on Instagram as well, because people and the audience there is really different from what we have at this platform, in this platform. So those who are joining right now, you are late, but it's okay. You can go through the video. I have discussed some important phrases, words using this book. So wait till I go for another live, okay? And we'll discuss something good. Let's see, I'll teach you on the interactive board someday, live. Fine, and then it will be purely like, English, purely English, like some structures or something, if I find. Okay? So bye bye. Thank you for joining the live. Thank you for your precious time, and keep growing, keep shining, and keep watching Letter Better's video. Thank you so much.